Hi you guys, it's me, Be Unique. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. If you're returning, you know you guys are awesome. So finally, I have gotten my BOXYCHARM base box in for this month of February. Like, it was cutting it close. I was so afraid that I was not even going to be able to post this video on time for this month because it shipped out late. So I don't know what's going on there, BOXYCHARM, but I mean, I feel like I should have gotten it at the same time as my premium. I don't care if you guys want to ship them at different times. If someone has a subscription and more than one, they better be arriving at the same time. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so but anyway, that's neither here or there at this point. So if you guys are interested on my thoughts what I got in this box, the look here that I'm wearing, that's towards the ends of the video. So if you're here for the foundation and all that good stuff, then that'll be there, but hopefully you'll watch the rest of the video. I'm rambling on, so let's just jump right into this. Okay, you guys, so here's the box. I took everything out of the box. So this, I'm just gonna chalk off to the side because I'm not impressed right now. I am not impressed, so I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, remember this? What is this? What is this? Treat your heart out? How can I treat my heart if I don't even know the value of my box? Huh? What is up with that? I'm not impressed. Like, for those of us who want to know the value of our box, now we have to do the footwork to get the information and the prices of all these items. And let me tell you, it's a pain in the butt. You guys had everything listed on the card. I'm hoping to the Lord that next month, BOXYCHARM put the itemized, the details about the products and the prices back, put it back in the box. Put it back in the box. You could have added another little cut. How much could that have cost you? Come on now. I'm super agitated. But anyway, let's just jump right into this darn video. God. Okay, so I have to pull it up on my phone because, again, there was no prices, no nothing. So I went ahead and Googled all that for you guys. So, okay, so the first one that I looked up was the Lippy from Give Them Lala Beauty. I had gotten the shade Booty Call. This shade is very light for this foundation shade. So, I mean, this is what that's looking like. It's a little peachy. You could probably get away with it with some lip liner. But again, it's a little on the light side. So the next thing was the Beauty Bakery eyeshadow palette. This retails for $38. At least that's what I found. I don't know if there's variations in prices, but yes. So here are the shades here. I will swatch them towards the end of like my list if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, spoiler alert, I was not impressed with this palette. Then we had the Rare Beauty foundation. I found that for $39. That's actually a pretty good price for foundation. I mean, you can get ones from $40 and up. So there's that. And then we had the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Lip Oil. I'm not a lip oil girl, so I don't know what that's all about because I know in my beauty quiz I put that I don't want lip oils. This I found for $15. Then the last item that I got, oh my God, my phone. I'm so sorry, you guys. The last item that I got in the box. I'm just gonna put my phone on silent for like a sec. The last item that I got in my box were these beauty blenders, beauty sponges, whatever, from YC Collection. I was gonna try these out, but I wasn't sure how the foundation was gonna work with a sponge, and I knew a brush could not fail me. So these I found for $20. So we're gonna go ahead and do some swatches. I have my lovely assistant's arm. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to swatch is Rice Pudding. Then the next shade is Chia Pudding. Then the next shade is Bread Pudding. I love the names of the palette. Then it's going to be Butterscotched. Then it's going to be Spiced Caramel. Ooh, can you even see that? No, you can barely see that. Let me do that again. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. Then the next shade I'm going to go and swatch. Whoop, the next shade is Mango Pudding. Then we have Nana Pudding. My daughter's like, what the hell's up with these names? Then we have Warm Cocoa. Watermelon cocoa. See, that one swatched really well. What's up with that? And then the last one is almond jelly, which I'm just going to put over here because we're running out of space. We are running out of space. Okay, so those are those shades swatch. I will say they swatch really well. But the darker shade did not perform all that great. I'm not going to lie, you guys. At least that's my opinion. At least that is my opinion. Love me or hate me. I'm going to go with some Tarte Shape Tape just down as a base. You could use whatever you prefer. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this and then use my finger to tap it out. We're going to go in with the palette here from Beauty Bakery. Proof is in the pudding. And we're going to get a large fluffy brush. And we're going to go ahead and set down the lid. The most neutral color that they have is Nana Pudding. So I'm just going to take that down and just tap all over the lid. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Bread Pudding, which is like their second transition shade in the palette, and we're just going to focus that up near the brow bone. Cleaning that brush, we're going to go ahead and go into Mango Pudding, which is the orange looking shade, and that's going to be more focused in the crease as the second transition. Cleaning that brush and using the same brush, we're going to go now into the shade Warm Cocoa. And we're going to just start tapping that in all over the lid. First thoughts, as I'm using the darker shades, they're not that pigmented, which is good if you're a beginner because it's a little more forgiving. On my pinky finger, I'm going to go ahead with the shade Almond Jelly. Placing that color all over the lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and on my same pinky finger, obviously cleaning it up, I'm going to go into Spiced Caramel. And just focusing that only in the center of my lid. I'm not getting a lot of pigmentation with that using a dry finger. So I'm going to go ahead with some setting spray on a brush. And we're going to using the shade Salted Caramel to try to see. Okay, that helped a little bit, but not that. Then with that same brush, it still should be a little wet. I'm going to go ahead and butterscotch. And I'm just going to use that in the inner corner. In my tear duct, I should say. Blending that out. And then I'm just going to take a little bit, ever so little, I'm going to go in the center of the spiced caramel, just to add a little more. Right now, we're going to leave that as is. I'm going to go ahead and do some liner lashes, and then we're going to go towards... I went ahead, finished my eyes and everything. So now we're going to go ahead and in with the foundation. I will be applying it with a brush. I got the shade 270 Neutral. This was the one that looked closest to my skin tone. So we're going to see how this goes and if I shade matched like as best I could. I don't know. Did I do a good job? We'll find out. So immediately... I mean, looking at the bottle, it looks okay. But this doe foot kind of throws me off a little bit. It reminds me of a concealer. I don't know how I feel about that. I've never had a foundation with a doe foot applicator. But this is the doe foot applicator up close. So, I mean, they say it's supposed to be, you know, when you want to do spots and whatnot. Because that's all you're going to need. We'll see. So this foundation is supposed to be for normal to combo skin. I have normal to oily skin, so we're gonna see how that goes. I do tend to get eczema. I do have a little flare up right now, so we're gonna see how that's gonna work with the flare up. Is it gonna make me, is it gonna make my skin really mad? Let's find out. And I do have some dry patches due to that eczema, because my skin's peeling and whatnot. But normally my skin is oily. But I think because I've been trying a lot of new products recently, my skin is just not happy with it. And I think it's a reaction. So I'm hoping that this goes well. I'm hoping this doesn't mess me up, man. Let me tell you. That and getting over my cold, but overall, it feels really lightweight on the skin. I don't think I matched it well enough. Oh, this seems a smidgen dark. Just a smidge. I'm going to blend it down. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? It does feel really lightweight. But I mean, as you could see to my chest, it's close. It's very close, but it's a smidgen dark, like, ooh. And it has a weird smell. Like, I don't know if that's part of her line. Is it, am I meant to smell this? Is it just, am I losing my mind? I don't know. But I am smelling something. Well, I mean, my skin's not burning, so that's good. My skin is not angry at the moment. Okay. So looking off to the side, it might be the camera because the monitor, it looks like a mask. In person, it blends pretty good. So I'm not sure why it's picking up a smidge dark on camera. And of course the sun is gone, so I can't even like go out in the sun to really see the true tone and true color of the foundation. Is it a little dark? Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's about a half a shade too dark. So we're gonna blend this down. Could you probably make this work? Yeah, I'm gonna even bring it down here because, you know, we're gonna make it look normal. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, I think that definitely helped, I think. Oh, yeah. It's definitely, I would say, a summer shade for me. This is definitely a summer shade. I'm gonna bring it all down up here. Shoot, I ain't playing no game. I ain't playing no games today, okay? We're gonna make this work. This is a summer shade. Hands down, a summer shade. Which I don't hate. If this is going to work with my skin, great, because I actually don't have a summer shade right now in any foundations. So we'll see how that goes. Really quick, before I set my face, I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape tape in light medium to just add a little brightness back into my face because I don't want it to look... For setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty. Oh, it looks great. I only use primer in my T-zone. So everywhere else, I mean, it looks pretty good. And it feels alright. So for my contour, I'm going to go ahead and use the Pure palette that we had gotten a couple years ago or a year ago. In one of the boxes. Just gonna... And the Alamar angled brush. I love using this one to contour and bronze my face. Oh my god. What did I do there? Okay, there we go. That's better. But yeah, I love using their brushes. I don't know why. I've never used an angled brush before to do contour or bronzer, but so out of this month's premium box, I had gotten a blush palette. If you guys haven't already seen that video, go ahead. I'll have it linked up here. And I'm going to use the Eloise Secret Garden blush palette. And these blushes, they're very bright. They are bright, so it scares me a little bit. But the look is mainly neutral, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. I don't know. These colors are scaring me. I kind of want to use this one here. I feel like that would probably go the best. Because these colors, they're very neutral. And I don't know. I'm just... So we're going to... You know what? No, we're going to go with the lightest one. We're going to go... All right. I got this. We're going to go in with this one right here. This one. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so bright. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh, that is a strong... Ooh. Okay. What the... Oh god. Oh. Do you see that? Oh shit. Oh god. What did I do? What did I do? Oh my God. Okay, we need to fix that because that's scary. That's... You guys. What? What is this? Oh, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it. We're gonna, okay, we're gonna, but, oh my God. Okay, this, I feel, nope. I feel like a clown. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and we're just gonna tap whatever's left on there. We're just gonna kind of mute that with the foundation. Cause, God damn. What? What? What is this? What is that? Okay. I thought I went in light-handed. No, I didn't. Wow. Okay. Like, it's a pretty color, but that's bright. That is brighter than I don't know what. Holy cow. Like, I kind of want to add a little more just because this is like, whoa. For me, like this, I don't know, like it blended out pretty good. But I don't know. I feel like this is heavy. This is really heavy. So I'm going to pray to the makeup lords above and we're just going to add a couple little dots because that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my. And we're going to see if it covers. Oh, it did. Like, it dialed it down for sure. And it's not ruining anything. So this layer is pretty good. Oh, look at that. Okay, that looks a lot better. It's still, like, for me, a lot. Like, that's a lot. Ooh, Lord. We're just gonna, just right down here. Right. Ooh, guys. This, I don't know what I was thinking. Tap it out. I thought if I blended it. Okay, that's better. Oh, gosh. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm looking off to the side, but that's where, like, the light is on my mirror. Because, we're going to stop. I'm going to reset that with some powder that's left on my brush. And, okay. I mean, that was intense. That was intense. So for highlighter, I'm just going to go ahead and use the shade that was in this palette here. And just, you know, might as well. Being that I feel like I have a full face. I'm going to go in with Manifest because that's the shade that's going to work for me. All right, you guys. So here's the finished look using Rare Beauty's foundation, using the Beauty Bakery's eyeshadow palette, and then the Eloise blush palette. I will say, I like the way for the foundation anyway. First off, the shade was way too dark. Not way too dark. It was like a shade dark. So I had to bring it down my chest because it was not looking right. First and foremost. Second thing, when it was going on my skin, it didn't feel heavy. It didn't feel thick. It was very on the thinner side, but it built up very nice. From the blush fiasco, it covered it really well. To help blend out the intensity without caking up or looking like a hot mess. So I don't know if you guys can see, but you can't really tell that there was a fiasco going on unless you've seen the video. So formula wise, I don't know how it's going to hold up with oily skin. Honestly, that's probably going to be my biggest concern is how this holds up. I know with her foundation, it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to be a well-rounded foundation, but again, how it'll hold up, I don't really know. For the blush palette, that was pigmented as you guys seen. So, I mean, the blush absolutely like, wow, go light-handed with that. As for the eyeshadow palette from Beauty Bakery, I was not impressed. I was super excited at first because I've never had anything from this brand. And the packaging was super cute. But when it comes down to pigmentation, especially in the darker shades, the consistency of the shimmers or the metallics, I guess I must have a high standard because they weren't up to snuff. I thought the brown, the dark brown, was going to be a lot darker, a lot more pigmented. I thought this was going to be my goal for the look that I was going for was a very smoky look, and it did not work out that way. Beginner friendly, absolutely, because the palette will be more forgiving. But for those who are more experienced, might not find this to be the best palette. But to each their own. Again, you guys are gonna like things that I might not like, and I'm gonna like things that you guys might not like. So as for this, since I finally got to try it, this feels great on my lips. It's not even completely dried down. It still feels soft, hydrating, creamy. I've never felt anything like that. I've had satin or velvety finish liquid lips, but the ones that they dried down, and yes, they were soft on lips, but this still has some moisture to it. So that's okay, guys. So that wraps up this video for BOXYCHARM's base box. What did you guys think of the items? How did you think the palette and the foundation performed? Because I know that was like, whew, man, that was intense for me. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, if you have not already, make sure you leave a comment down below, and stay that subscribe button, you guys. Come join my little beehive here with me. Help me pollinate my videos anywhere you can think of: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and hopefully I will catch you in my next video. Bye.